highlights the land management framework as a strategic tool designed to guide the measurement of land-based assets and associated risk. Given its role in structured decision making, could you elaborate on the specific type of early decisions that this framework is expected to influence? And secondly, how does the framework integrate environmental, social, and economic consideration into these initial planning and development stages to align with these broader sustainability and community goals? Thank you.
Natalie, would you like to take that one?
Yes, I'll just touch on the sort of the commercial side of it. As a test, we're currently looking at the Ray Park estate to see what opportunities can be realised in terms of improved farming, release of land and buildings for disposal, and then get lots of land designated as biodiversity net gain, and looking at other potential environmental uses such as solar farms. So in that way, we're using our land to benefit the residents across the piece, as it were. That's from a monetary point of view. Thank you. I don't know if Colin wants to add anything.
Yes, it's working closely with our colleagues in Natural Capital because West Park Estate is 3 farms on top of my head and some other land, and it's not an ideal setup commercially or actually operationally from a farming aspect. So we're working with the farmers, working with colleagues in Natural Capital and vice versa, to see how we can consolidate the farms into better and more sustainable businesses. But of course that in turn releases land for disposal, which is always useful for the finances, but also equally importantly releases land for biodiversity net gain, which, as Carolyn's already alluded to, is very important to us, not just from an environmental perspective, but actually to enable the schools to be built or the social housing to be built, because of course we're now needing to find biodiversity net gain units to enable those to happen, and far better to do those in-house rather than the expense of buying them elsewhere. And also releases land for other environmental projects such as solar. So by working as that group under this sort of framework and policy that's being put together, we're already doing it actually, but it formalises what is working as a group to determine the best use of the land, not just commercially, not just from a natural capital perspective, from a Surrey County Council perspective.